Hello everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to have problem number 33. It's write a program to fill an array element with random number from 1 to 100. We already take it many times, okay? This is a part of the requirement of all these problems. We have to already know it. You have to already know it, okay? Because it's easy, you already know what functions we call to fill the array with random numbers from 1 to 100, depends about the array capacity. Then ask what is the number do you want to check? We have two examples here, all right? For example, if the user input 5, the output should be array elements 14, 15, 89, 79, 14. This is 5 random numbers because the user wants to let the compiler return 5 random numbers, fill the array with 5 random numbers according to our array length. And we ask the user again, what is the number do you want to check? For example, the user say 89. 89 exists between our 5 random numbers that the compiler returned to the user by using generate random number function, right? So after that, we can believe the compiler display the strings number you are looking for is 89. Yes, I want to check 89. The number found at position 2. That's correct. Position according to array indexes, okay? And that's true, it's at position 2 because 14 position 0, 15 position 1, and 89 is position 2 because the array indexes start from 0. After that, when you display this last string, the number order is 3. That's also correct because if we account these 5 random numbers in order, we will find that 89 it's in position 3, or the number order is 3 because 14, 1, 15, 2, and 89 is in order 3. But with the second example, if the user, for example, insert also number 5, like the compiler return 5 number randomly, the output should be the array elements 13, 162, 83, 8, also another 5 numbers randomly, and ask the same question, what is the number do you want to check? For example, the user this time wants to check number 2 if it exists between these random numbers or not. Number 2 is not exist between these random numbers, the 5 numbers that the compiler returned to the user. We will display this string. The number you're looking for is 2. That's correct because me as a user insert number 2 that I want to check it. The number is not found on sad face. So now let's go to Visual Studio to see how we're going to convert this requirement of this problem number 33, into code. It's easy, don't panic. We use basically 3 functions and procedure. We already have them before. We used them before in different problems before. And we just add one new function. And after that, we play with the code a little bit in the main function. It's not the best solution because we play a little bit, like we write kind of more code in the main function just to make it easy for this problem. It's not the best solution that we will get it now of this problem number 33. But in this course, we try to solve it in simple way. And after that, in future courses, maybe we'll take it in advanced way, because also in future courses, we have different and advanced concept that we will solve and practice on them some problems. So now let's go to Visual Studio to see how we're going to convert this requirement of problem number 33 into code. Alright guys, this is our solution of problem number 33. Write a program to fill an array elements with random numbers from 1 to 100. Then ask which number do you want to check. Okay, first let's do run to see how the program looks like. It's easy. There's nothing much. Basically all the functions we use it on the procedure from the previous problems. Perfect. Once it is run, the compiler display for us this question. Please insert how many elements do you want to get? How many numbers you want, like randomly the compiler return for you. Let's say 5. Press enter. Perfect. The array elements are 64, 43, 74, 23, 37. This is the random numbers that the compiler return them for the user, which is me now. And the compiler display for me this question. What is the number do you want to check? I want to check, for example, number 23. It exists in the random numbers, all right, here at position 3, and in order it should be position 4. Perfect. Number you are looking for is 23. It exists, yeah, here. The number found at position 3, that's correct according to array indexes. The number order is the number in orders, if you count them in orders. 64, 43, 74, 23. Yeah, its position is number 4. That's perfect. Let's do run again and choose a number not exists in the random numbers that the compiler is going to return them for us. Please insert how many elements do you want to get? 5. Perfect. The array elements are 16, 70, 59, 70, 23, 27. Let's choose 2. 2 does not exist. What is the number that you want to check? 2. 2 does not exist from the array elements. Number you are looking for is 2. That's correct. I want to check number 2. The number is not found because the number does not exist within the random number that the compiler returned them for the user. So let's go to the code to see how we build it. First thing, we have generate random number. We already know it. Get array elements to fill the array with random numbers. You already know it. display array just to display or print them on console screen, find the position of the number in the array. This is the new procedure for this function, sorry, for this problem, and get positive number already, you know these things. So in the main function, we have here srand to use the rand built-in function inside the generate random number. And we have integer array of 100 and integer array length. This is the array of 100, the capacity of array, and the length. And we call this procedure get array element with random number. No need to open it because this function already explained it many times before, which is its function fill the array with the random numbers and give us the length. And after that, we display it. We print it across the screen. The array elements, display array procedure we called it, and we take the array, it's already full with random numbers with the length. After that, we call the get positive number to ask the user the second question. What is the number do you want to check? For example, the user say I want to check 70 or 23 or 2. We store it inside number variable, all right? Because we define integer and here we declare number variable. And after that, it's spread this string. See out number you're looking for is, we call the number. For example, number 2. If it exists within the random number that the compiler redundant for us, the compiler will found it and display for us that string and the number. So after we ask the user the second question by using a positive number function, we start it inside number variable. We display the string number you are looking for is, we call the number, and we declare another variable. We name it the position of the number, and we call this function find the position of the number. We give it the number and the array, all the numbers and the number that you want to check it, and the array that's filled with all the random numbers plus the range. Let's go to find the position of the number in the array. Is this one. Short find the position of the array in the number. It takes the number and the array and the length. Let's open it. The short function integer I equals 0 while I less than length. Let's say the length it's 5. Yes, 0 less than 5. We will go inside the while statement, face this if statement. This if statement says say if it's array of I, if the first number equal number, same exactly like the number that I want to check it. If it's yes, if it's like the same number that I want to check it, return I. Return I, it will return for me the index. If it's not, so don't go inside this if statement and I++. Go again, check if the array of I, the second number in the index of the array, in the second index of the array, same like the number that I want to check it. If it's yes, so please return its index, return I. If it's no, complete. And if the number is not exist within the random number that the compiler returned to the user, return -1. And after we check if the number exists within the random numbers that the compiler returned to the user, and we know its position, we return it to store it inside the position of the number variable, okay? And here just if statement to bring the string. For example, if the position number equal -1, it was -1, which means we don't found it, like here, -1, we return it here, okay? Return -1 inside the find the position of the number in array. Short data type function. We said if you not found the number within the random numbers that the compiler returned them to the user, we will return -1. So here in the main function, when we said if the position of the number is variable, it will be stored inside the number. If it's found, it will print for us this string in else statement. If it's not found, the compiler will print for us this string, the position of the number equal -1. If it's not exist within the random numbers, print for us this string. The number is not found and sad phase, okay? If we found it within the random numbers, print for me these two strings by using these two lines of code. The number found at position, we will call the position of the number. It will be stored inside it, the position of the index, okay? In the array. For example, if you choose the third number in the random numbers, it will be in position 2. And also print for me, complete print for me the string. The number order is the position of the number +1. Why +1? Because you want to get the number in order, or you get the number when we account it in order from 1 to 5 if the user insert or wants 5 random numbers. So that was the lesson of today and the problem of today, problem number 33. Write a program to fill an array elements with random numbers from 1 to 100 and ask which number do you want to shake. I will open for you the functions just to shake it and write it again by yourself from scratch. Understand it. These functions, all of them, you should already know the logic inside them because I explained them a million times before, okay? And they are easy and not complicated. Don't be frustrated or sad or panic because you see a lot of functions and inside each function a different logic. You have just to practice a lot and you have to watch the lessons and the videos in order. All right, and this is the last one, get positive number. Let's open it also to look at it. So that was the lesson of today. See you next problem, next lesson.